free advertisement, and we need our share.
So there's no way around it. Niggas is Tariqing over a chicken sandwich.
Tariqing
over a chicken sandwich.
That's they Tariqing.
Hey, don't steal our shit. We came up with that right here. And let's talk about it.
We gonna patent that.
You Tariqing, nigga, over a chicken sandwich.
You Tariqing.
Over a chicken
Not
sandwich.
tweaking, Tariqing.
Tariqing over a chicken sandwich.
Over a chicken sandwich, bro.
You heard it first right here.
Right here. So, yeah, we might need to copyright that shit, man. Straight up. We might need to put it in the background and say Tariqing. Y'all Tariqing, man.
Over a chicken sandwich.
Straight up, man.
Do you think they got something? Like I said, I haven't tasted yet. Let's ask our producer, man. You had one of those chicken sandwiches yet? No?
No.
Nobody in here had one?
Hell no.
So, I mean, I know it can't be nothing special in the ingredients to making people.
No.
Can that be a government conspiracy? Is they putting Coke inside the motherfucking
I was
chicken?
just thinking that same thing.
Is it Coke inside the batter?
It's programming.
It's programming.
I think it's
It
programming.
might be Coke in the batter.
Yeah, man.
It might be A1 Yola in that
chicken
motherfucker.
from Popeye. I mean, yeah, they did something with it, man.
A1 Yola in the batter.
Man, Tariqing.
Tariq got you Tariqing.
In the back, Tariqing.
Got you Tariqing. Huh? Got you twinging.
Man,
That's crazy.
yeah, man. It's a lot of people that lost their life behind that daggone sandwich, man.
Man, that's deep.
Yeah, it's sad, man. It's
I
sad.
think they might have to check into that.
I mean, you know, a lot of the foods are now genetically modified. So you got all this stuff. You might need to check the ingredients on that.
We gotta check that out, man.
See if they got that GMO stuff in there.
They got the A1 Yola.
Something in there.
They got you Tariqing.
Got you Tariqing, ready to kill somebody over a sandwich that anybody could get any day of the week. I mean, they sold so many of them damn sandwiches, they had to stop selling them for a whole month.
They had to stop.
Now that's cranking.
And since they've been back, it got so bad, this is when people started getting killed.
Yeah.
At first it was just a fight or something. Now,
Yeah.
I think it's 2 people just got killed. I know one for sure.
They went through withdrawal.
Man, that's that A1 Yola. They got the A1 Yola in the batter.
They lacing them joints with fentanyl.
Man, fentanyl. Fentanyl, kill them all. Fentanyl, kill them all.
Getting them all with the fentanyl. Like, damn, man.
Fentanyl, kill them all.
Yeah, man.
It's a terrible thing.
Got them Tariqing, man.
Got them Tariqing. What else we got, man? What else trending nowadays? You been watching the NBA?
No. It's a game today, though.
Lakers is going crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good teams in the West this year.
The Bucks. I heard the Bucks been trying to do their thing.
Yeah, the Bucks was hot last year, too.
Yeah.
This year, that was my pick last year for East.
Last year, Bucks.
And this year, they still... But the West is so packed, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, they got GS Dub out there. Gunshot wound. I mean, Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, they're not doing too good because you know Steph is even out now.
Stephen's out.
Everybody's out over there. But they young guns ain't too bad though. The young guns ain't too
bad.
bad.
They had to, cash them out, let them sit down for a season, man. Get at to somebody else for it.
Yeah, them young guns ain't too bad over there though. They holding their own even though they're not winning, but they're holding their own.
Who played today? I think it's
a bunch of teams.
It's Minnesota versus
Minnesota ain't too bad.
Yeah, Minnesota. But my man just got suspended.
Who?
What's his name?
Towns.
Anthony Towns got suspended.
He's back though, ain't he? Talking about the fight he had with
he had a fight.
Oh, they back. He's back.
See, man, I'm old as hell, man. I'm late.
Yeah, man, you gotta get it together, man.
Yeah, man, I'm late like I was today, man. Like right behind, man. Next time we gonna keep the cameras rolling.
If you was to it's super early right now, but if you give me your top out the West and top out the East, even though it's super early. Give me your one out the East, one out the West.
Man, I don't even know if they're gonna win, but I'm gonna run with Brooklyn.
Yeah, just throw it out there. It's early. Things gonna change.
I like Brooklyn.
You know they don't have KD right now though.
Yeah,
KD ain't until next year.
Next year.
But you got Brooklyn?
Yeah, Brooklyn out the East and out the West. You know, I'm gonna say Chicago, man.
Chicago's in the East.
Oh, I'm going Chicago then. That goes to show how much I watch basketball, man.
Well, let me not let you be slipping, brother, man.
We're gonna go Chicago from the East.
Okay.
And then we're gonna
Derrick Rose is looking good, but he's out.
We're gonna say
like always.
Houston Rockets out the West.
Okay, you know Houston has Westbrook.
Straight up, yeah, I'm gonna say Houston Rockets.
Yeah, I'm a huge Westbrook supporter. But I'm
That's
gonna
the
go.
dude that dress up with the skirts though, right?
No.
He be wearing them little
He wears some weird shit. All of them do. He
Yeah,
wears some
he
weird
dress
shit, but I ain't seen him do no
strange,
skirts though. I ain't seen him
One of
do
them dudes was walking around with a purse and a scarf and a skirt on or something.
that. Nah, I ain't seen
Yeah,
Westbrook do that.
they foul for that, man.
I know your boy in football walk around with scars.
Who that?
Cam Newton.
Cam be walking around like that too, man. With them
I ain't seen nobody with no person dressed though.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Some weird. They, they weird now, man.
Yeah, this society.
It's autonomy thing going on, man. Where you can just freely do what you want to do when you want to do it now.
My whole thing about that, just to get off subject real quick, is even though it wasn't acceptable that much when we was growing up, but you can't tell me there's no way in the world that everybody is gay or whatever you want to call it. And no disrespect to people that like, the same gender, but ain't no way in the world you're going to tell me it went from, let's say, 15% of people being gay to 80% of people being gay now. You can't tell me that, man.
I honestly think they was scared to say something.
You can't be that many though.
Man,
I think doctors giving these people.
And then we live in a culture, man. Like so the thing is, man, we it's programming. If I show you this chicken sandwich enough, you're gonna want to try that chicken sandwich,
Right.
even though you never really even wanted to think about trying the chicken sandwich. And now, it's, I feel it's the same way with this gender thing. Some people, man, lean towards it.
Well, let me ask you this: do you subscribe to the fact that you're born gay, or it's just a choice you make during your life? What you think about that?
Nature versus nurture.
Yeah, what you think?
It's a hot topic, man. I honestly believe that.
You probably should save that one day.
Nah, yeah. That's deep. That's deep. But honestly, it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. I do believe that the way children are molded and raised plays a big factor on what is displayed when they become adults or become young teenagers. So if you got a young man who's got 3 sisters at the house, and every time you wake up, his sisters, putting ponytails in his hair, and putting him in skirts, and telling him how cute.
You think that could manipulate his mind?
It could program him into believing that he's something that he's not. It's just simply because he has a better relationship with his sisters, and it boils down to the house. That immediate upbringing, that core censor of upbringing could really distort some children, man.
So your belief is you're not born that way. It's a life decision.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard because they've been around. Lesbian, gays, transgenders. They've been around since the beginning of time. Back in the old days, they had plays where, the men had to dress up like women. Some of those men that dressed up like women naturally believed that they were, like women. Ancient Greece, was like that. In some cultures, like in Africa, if they felt like a child was swaying one way or the other, I think they used to kill them, bro.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know if it's just like a hermaphrodite. You know what I mean? A hermaphrodite is a human being that's born with both genitalia. So it could be a possibility.
So you're saying you don't know which way you lean more towards. Either the person was born that way, or it's a life decision. You don't know which one you lean towards more.
I think it's a mixing of the both.
Okay.
I think it's a mixing of the both, man. Testosterone is a natural hormone. Some people are deficient in certain hormones. That's why you have growth cells, growth spurts. Everybody different. So some people. I'm not going to stand on it and say it's a fact, but some people may be born, or predestined without the levels of testosterone and estrogen that they need in their bodies to make them a complete male or female.
All right, me personally, I used to believe that you flat out, if you are gay or whatever you want to call it, bi, gay, whatever, I was under the impression that you was born that way. But now I also understand that doctors at birth is doing certain things to change your course of nature or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, we all born with male and female hormones, and nowadays it's been proven before that doctors is shooting more female hormones into the boys and blah 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 blah. So I think at first you was born gay. If you are gay, you was born gay. But now I'm starting to think that it's getting tampered with.
Yeah.
I think it's because ain't no way in the world, like I said, ain't no way in the world it goes from, let's say, from 15% to like 80%. I understand it wasn't acceptable at a time and blah, blah, blah. So therefore you was in the closet a little more probably. But I can't see it flipping so bad. Nowadays, probably 80% of people is gay. I can't see it flipping that I can't see the numbers going up that huge just because it's more accepted. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right, but that's just my opinion. I can't see it going up that severe. That's just too severe.
Programming.
Okay.
You see that chicken sandwich enough, you're gonna want to try that joint. Same
Crazy,
thing about everything.
Can you really say a man who want to put a dick in his ass because he sees it so much?
Disgusting, man. But
that's the reality, though.
No, like, I mean, once you get to a certain age, you already have your core character. But during your development stages, if you don't check your mentality, or from the time that you are 10 to I say 15, man, maybe even earlier than 10. So about maybe 7 to 15 is when your personality is really developing. And if you don't check some of the things that you do with your personality, you're not going to be all the way right by the time you become a full-blown teenager. So, and then, yeah, man, some dudes be weird like that, man. Motherfucker be 30 years old, ain't never thought about doing nothing like that in their life or something. Like, I don't really know. I don't really know what the factors is on that, man, but
And just to be clear, we're not knocking whatever you do.
Do your thing.
If you are a man that's into men, do your thing. If you're a man that like men and women, do your thing. If you're a woman that likes the same gender, do your thing. We're not knocking nobody for what y'all do. We're just talking about it.
Yeah, that's it.
We're just talking about it.
Make sure that let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
But
what else we got here, then, man? We about ready to wrap this segment up. What we have?
I think we're good, man. I think we hit the world with a little something.
Okay. So let's recap just a little bit. Ghost, we don't think is dead.
Ghost not dead, man.
The show can't run without Ghost.
He was daydreaming.
I think he probably was, man. He been daydreaming the whole damn episode.
Ghost had that, man. He suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And then we have the chicken sandwich. Quit killing each other for a fucking chicken sandwich. Quit lining up in lines for chicken sandwich. It's a chicken sandwich.
Go vote. If you can stand in line for the chicken sandwich, go to the polls.
Go to the polls.
And stop Tariq.
Stop Tariq. Listen.
That's our word.
Stop Tariq. And don't steal our shit. You heard it first here from Let's Talk About It. Stop Tariq. And when you vote, I will say this real quick, just throw that in there to give y'all a little game. Me personally, I'm not really into the presidency voting, but I am into voting for your district situation, like who's running your schools and who's the police that's policing us and stuff of that nature. That's me personally. I like to vote for the stuff that you can actually see and control. That president stuff, I'm not telling you not to vote. I'm just saying for me, that's a little too out of my, that's whatever. But yeah, anything you want to tell you speak before we go?
Just motivation for the week. Stop Tariq.
Stop Tariq.
I'm good. Oh, and Patron, we're gonna give you one more shout out, man.
We need you.
We need our sponsorship, man, because we're gonna be cooking with Patron in the future for this show. So
yes.
Y'all just stay tuned, man. It's the beginning of a wonderful process. Again, support. Go get you one of these sweaters. If you subscribe or put a little, comment in the bottom, and send us a donation. We'll be able to send you the things that you need. For a small donation, you get a pencil. But if you donate properly, you'll get one of these crispy Talk About It hoodies in your mail. Stick with us.
This your boy Doe.
Fargy.
And we out. Let's talk about it.
We out of here. Deuces. Cheers to that. All right, that's what's up.